Hey folks, I'm VynxarTV. We're going to play Battlefleet Gothic Armada by Tunelos Interactive. It's a game from the Warhammer 40k franchise, and it's a beta, so we won't be able to play as all the races. The Empire and Chaos are going to be available, but the Orc and Eldar will not be yet available. We could play a bit of the campaign, but I'm going to focus on how the game is going to play. We're going to go for solo skirmish, and I'm going to begin by showing you a bit of the Chaos, and then we'll go for a game which is going to be a bit more advanced with the Empire. So let's just do that. And by the way, it's a multiplayer also beta, so we can also play against human opponent. And let's begin with the Chaos here. I'm going to create a new admiral. So let's just I'm not going to use the same name, so I'm just going to add Chaos here, and let's go. So let's go with normal. And what is very cool is that there is persistent element, so you are going to make battles, but at the end of each battle you are going to take points which are going to allow you to customize your ships, and you will be able to use these ships for the whole campaign or the whole, I believe, the whole multiplayer also. So let's just go in there, and I will show you in which depth we can actually customize this ship. So we begin by adding well, let's say not a mothership, but a ship which is going to be your flagship. So we're going to make a light cruiser here, but we'll be able to access bigger ships as we progress. So let's begin with let's say we're going to go with Hellbringer, and we can take a look at all the skills. There is 9 turrets. It's going to be where is you can detect enemy at 5,000 something. I don't know. I was we're just going to add it, and I will show you more. Let's just add this other one, and we'll take a look in depth on the stats. So as I was saying, we can, when we click on this guy, we can just see all his characteristics: the shield, the speed, the rotation, the hull, protection, the troops values, the turrets, and the armor. And there is also the weapon, which are just over there. And when you hover on these, you are going to be able to see the range at which you are going to be able to attack your enemy, which is very important. The amount of damage, the number of attacks, the rate of fire, all the things which are going to be vital for to win these fights. Then we've got the second one. We've got obviously the macro turret here, the heavy macro turret here. And what is cool is when you just hover on these, you can see it's highlighted on your ship, so you can actually see what are these. And here we've got the ordnance launch bay, which are going to shoot at 360 degrees around you. So it's very important because you are going to be able to decide how your ship is going to attack your enemy. You can ask him to go from just straight or just show his side and attack with his row of cannons and stuff like that. Then we've got the traits around here, which are going to give you how much bonus you are going to get with whatever weapon you are going to use. Another one here, and this is just basically the stats of your ship. But then when you are going to go and upgrade, you are going to get upgrade which are going to be related to different part of your ship, and this part can be destroyed in fight. So let's say you've got your engine which is going to be destroyed. You are not going to be able to use your maneuver, which are absolutely awesome, and I will show you these in a second. And it's going to be the same for everything. The generator, if your generator is shut, you are going to be you will have trouble with your shields and stuff. So it can be really dangerous to get any of these systems to be shut down. Then we've got the skills. So these are going to be some active abilities you are going to use in fights. So this one, which I most of the time have on my ships, is some kind of when enemies are going to come to you and they are going to pack a lot of damage, this one is going to allow you to breathe for a few seconds and maybe avoid a big shot you are going to see coming. So all these abilities are going to allow you to do special stuff in the fight. And as I'm not sure the active pause is going to be in the multiplayer, but when you play solo, you can just press space and you will have the amazing slowdown there is in RPGs, in old school RPGs. And then we've got plenty of other skills. I'm not going to show them all because it's not going to be productive. So we are going to go with this one because I like it, and I'm going to show the rest. So the fervors, I did not try these, but I think it's going to give you special bonus if you choose one faction or the other as you advance through the game. And then the crew is also going to give you special bonus if you just take a look, and I think you will be able to maybe change these guys at some point. So I'm going to go with nobody because I do not have any point to spend, but I would have gone with the Master Gunner to get a bit more punch. But for now we're going to go for a little game, and we'll see if we can survive. So let's go with this as well. I should have just taken something else to show you. Well, we'll show you that later. With the fight we should be able to maybe buy something new. So let's go to battle and gain some of these renown points. And there is another thing which is very important, is that you don't want to lose ship in fight. You can flee if you are swift enough. You can make your flagship flee and preserve them. But if you get your ships destroyed in fight, it's going to be an issue because it's going to cost you points to repair them. You are not going to lose them. You will keep your experience, your levels, your upgrades, all of these. But if you do not, if you want to use them again, you will need to repair them, or you will need to wait a few turns, a few battles, so you can just use them again. So maybe if you have more than one, if you've got many different ships, you will be able to rotate, so you can use one for one, and just if it's destroyed, you can just wait a few battles and use the other one. But it's always better not to lose them. So for this fight I'm going to go with these little disposable ships and one of my flagships. So it's going to give many targets to my enemy, and I will be probably able to punch more damage with these. Plus they can be very useful because they are pretty different. You can go, if you just check, can I, yes, maybe if I was to, no. So yes, it's going to be right. So if you just check over there, and when you are going to hover on these, you can see in which directions they are going to shoot with the little circles, and you can also see what kind of cannons they've got, how much damage, how much range, and all this stuff we've been able to see with the other one. So let's just go with one of each, and let's go and show you a bit of fight. The spaceship are just marvelous. I really like the way they are presenting the fights, and just the overall way these ships are looking. So let's just decide we are going to deploy our thing. We could just auto-deploy, but I'm going to go and deploy them myself. So let's go with the flagship over there. I'm going to add these 3 ships behind because I want to put them in a team, so I can maneuver them as a unit. So let's just see. I'm going to take these 3, and they're going to be on my second team. Then I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to go with my first team. It's a game when you are going to play, you are going to micromanage your ship quite a lot. You will not have so many ships to command, and it's very important to just monitor them pretty closely. Okay, so let's get ready. All right, so let's advance.
Ready eternally.
It should not be too dangerous. This is the first battle, and you see the little thing you can see over there and over there. These are the enemy ships, and they are bursting to me, so I can actually guess. I can actually guess that they are there. So if I want, I can use also my boosters, and it's going to allow me to go a lot faster. But of course, I've got a little. Oh no! I thought I was in an asteroid field. I was a bit worried. And you need to be careful because there is mines, so you can be. Oh. Yes, there was asteroid. It's a very bad beginning for a fight. Let's just stop everything and let's ask them to repair before we are in trouble. So let's wait for them a bit. Yes, I did not notice the asteroid field. It was a very big mistake. It's going to be an issue. We are going to go over there, and we're going to try to get far enough from these, and I need to ask my ship to go a bit faster now. And all this little interface here is linked to the engine, so it's very handy because if you want to, you can make evasive moves with these. You can just turn very quickly with all your stresses, or you can go even faster and avoid missiles which are going to just miss the spot. It's... oh, I was speaking about mines. This is a mine. I'm in a tight spot here. and I'm going to show you these maneuvers. So let's just choose an angle here and just do that this way. I need to get out of here because there is going to be a pulse attack, which is going to give me a bit of a time here. So let's just go and attack the ship, all of them, and I'm going to slow down a bit so we can just see a few things. I'm going to activate my shields because I don't want to take any more damage. And you know what, I'm going to ask my ship to go around. No, I need to change something. Alright, let's do that this way. So with what I've been using, with this little thing here, I'm able to choose a target and ask my ship to make a pass which is determined. So I've been just putting a few waypoints here, but he's still going to shoot this guy. He's never going to stop. And these guys here, I'm not going to do the same. They're going to attack straight, and maybe they're going to be able to close the gap and get in between these two ships, so they're going to protect my flagship. And I could also send a few bombers to give him a hard time. So you can see these little guys, they are so cool. So the slowdown mode is very, very handy to just gaze a bit at the fight and just have a bit of time to think. Nonetheless, I was going to explain a few things, and maybe I'm not in a good spot here because I'm getting a lot of damage. I should just re-attack them a bit. Alright, so let's just launch the repairs. I'm going to go maybe that way so I can get behind these guys. And what I did not... Oh, he's on fire. Very good for us. So what I did not explain is this little panel here, which is going to decide the behavior of your troops. You can ask them to, and I will do so, to go and auto attack. So when they're going to be done with this target, they will... I'm going to ask them to move because they are not protecting my ship enough. So when they're going to be done with their target, they're going to go for other ships, which is good. Let's just do that this way a bit. Alright, we've got more opponents on this side, and they are using a skill here, which is, I think it is running silent. So they are trying to get a bit more stealthy, so I will not shoot them. Oh, where is this guy going? I'm going to make a quick turn, so I will be going into his direction here. Let's just make some kind of full rotation here. I love this thing. It's just amazing to be able to move so quickly these ships. Alright. And as I was saying, all these little things. This one is going to allow you to engage from the broadside. This one is going to allow you to decide if you want your ship to attack from the frontal. I cannot say side. To make a frontal attack. And you can choose the range at which you are going to engage your opponents. Are they still going to do stuff I've been asking here? So I need to attack this guy, all of them, and I need to protect myself. So this one is the warp jump. When you are going to be in trouble, you want to escape. This is what you need to use. Oh, my ships have been destroyed. Not cool. And my ships are still pretty much alive. They didn't be careful. I'm going to destroy their flagship, I think. We'll go back for the two little ship behind when I'm done with this one. I think it's going to break. There is something with the morale of your ships. When you are going to be under 30% of your hull, if your morale is not high enough, your crew are going to decide that they don't want to fight anymore. Oh, here they come. And your ship can warp out, and he will be... Oh, I need to be careful. Let's brace for impact and repair. Let's do the same with... I need to repair this one. And let's just target them a bit harder. Alright, let's do it. That's what here. And I need to rotate my fleet a bit. Maybe I should just ask them to deal with them automatically because... let's see. All is good? All seems to be good. We're almost done with this guy here. I'm going to try to shoot him a bit better with this skill here.
Moving to those coordinates.
Come on. Okay, this one is taking a bit of damage, but not that much. There is a sniper somewhere. Yes, over there. It should be just staying in range to kill me. And what you can also do to manage your troops' behavior is to... Oh, it's a flagship. But all my ships need to be finishing this one. Nah, let's go for this one. It's a big one. We need to dispose of him quickly. Let's do the same. These things are boardings. They are going to give you critical damage, I think. Yeah. Alright. It's not really happening. Usually I'm missing. Oh, I'm in trouble. I need to repair a bit. And we need to take care of these guys. Let's just follow him. I think he's trying to keep the range, but with my guys around, it's not that easy. And you know what? I should probably... Oh, my engines are dead, so I'm not able to use this evasive maneuver. And I should actually just maybe send a few guys to cover my flagship
for the dark gods
and attack these guys, because he's quite in trouble here. I'm going to send my bombers maybe against this guy, so he's going to leave me be. I'm too slow. I will not be able to catch him, I think. And this ship here is going to get killed. Brace yourself and go back. Don't fight this guy. He will get killed. You know what? We're going to go for this one. He's going to come back. And with this one left, which is going to be dead, it will be easier for us to dispose of the big one. Do I have any more? No, not yet. Come on, guys. Let's allow them to attack and move. And I'm going to maybe do the same with this one. I'm going to make him rotate, so he's going to be able to shoot the little guy from his broadside and maybe destroy it. In between, let's just use this skill to... Oh, failure. Okay. Alright. Maybe it was not that quiet for a first fight to explain the rules. Nonetheless, it's intense. Oh! What is this guy doing here? Okay, so I will... Yes, he's rotating to me, so I should be able to deal with him. Meanwhile, I should probably try to move back here and use these to destroy the guy here. He's shooting from far. I think he's living. Is he not? Not sure.
Let the galaxy burn!
Alright. This one is not dead yet.
The dark gods.
Nope.
We'll follow your command for now.
Let's come back. I need to be
Command me.
repairing my ships very soon. Oh, this one was not necessary. I've been making a mistake here. But maybe I could use this. I should definitely finish this one here. Okay, let's all focus on this one. But the lack of my engine is a bit of a mistake, but maybe I could use his ships to just catch him. Oh, he's out of the way. Let's go and get the other little one. I'm going to send my two little ships with the engine at the max speed. Where is he going? Let's go that way. Let's just rotate the guy quickly into the right direction here. And let's go faster. Look at how fast this ship are going. I need to be careful, they're going to destroy my flagship if I'm not. Okay, let's repair a bit.
We are unstoppable!
And let's try to cut his ways. So we're going to be able to give him critical maybe? Nah.
Setting course.
Let's rotate. And these guys, they should be careful. The other ship is probably shooting here.
Setting course.
Alright, let's go that way. I should probably protect myself a bit. Not taking so much damage, but still. And these two, they should just hurry, because we need to kill him before the other guy deal too much damage to my flagship and defeat us. Okay, I need to move that way. I would prefer not to flee,
For the dark gods!
if possible. Come on, catch him. Oh, we've got a fire on board. Not cool.
Moving to those coordinates!
Let's try to put a bit of space between. I could use torpedoes, but these are very, very slow, so I've got a good chance that I will miss my target.
We are unstoppable!
Okay, let's just try to catch them.
Ready eternally!
And you know, I'm going to ask them to go and attack them from the front. Maybe they will be a bit faster. It's almost dead. Come on, guys. Yes, it's dead. Let's go for the big one.
Your orders. Engines
Maybe I don't really need to go with this. I need to just go for him.
in mind and body.
And let's go like that with him. Things are better from the side, so let's go and make it size. And I need to close because it seems to be very strong from afar, but I'm not sure. We are going to lose one.
Command me.
But I'm not sure it's as good if I go. Why am I staying that far? I don't think. I checked my range. 9,000. So let's stay at 9,000. Good enough. These guys from the cows, they are fighting from a lot further than the guys from the Empire. Let's try to make as much damage as I can while I've got this ship which is still alive. Maybe I should just make it last, so I can make enough damage to the big ship before you get him killed and I lose. We're not taking so much damage. Turret destroyed. Good. And do I have any torpedoes with this guy? Yes, I do, but will I be able to shoot him? I'm going to get a bit closer. And come on. Boarding success. He needs to rotate quickly, so I can go for him and maybe shoot the torpedo in time. Come on. Here we go, let's just shoot these. Look at that. Yes, I got him! Amazing. Oh, what have I done? Okay, so this ship I'm going to lose.
Your orders.
And I think I need to flee, I will not win. Let's just get out. Just get away quickly before he kills me. Because he will shoot. And he may kill me before I run. It was a beautiful battle, but I will not win this fight. Let's get out. Okay. Not really a shame, but I could have won. Okay, defeated. We're not going to get much points. But still. Okay, so 60 points, not that bad. We should probably be leveling up. Yes, we are. So I will be able to show you a bit more customization here. And as I fled, we are not going to pay anything, or we are not going to be in trouble to use our ship again. So let's take a look at the upgrade. So now I'm going to be able to buy an upgrade for these different subsystems, and so each is going to be it's going to empower your ship even more. And I believe the more you advance, the more enjoyable these ships are going to maneuver. At the beginning it's already pretty cool. I'm going to go and maybe I could give them a few extra turrets to defend the ship from missiles and stuff, or I could give them a bit more let's say squadrons which are going to be available more often. I think it's probably the good thing to do here. Let's just go for this. And I was speaking about the crew, so I'm going to give them maybe I should try to make them more resilient, so I could increase the proficiency of the emergency repair to make these ships just last longer. Alright, let's do that. Anyway, you know what, I'm just going to switch to a different faction so we can just see other guys, because we can. but it's very cool that we can see all these ships and just choose how we're going to compose our fleet and increase their strength. I like the persistent element of the game. So let's return to the main menu, and we're going to go for a battle which is going to be a bit bigger. There is also some kind of general level for your commanders. So the more you advance, the more missions are going to be available to you. Let's just click on this. So now we should be fighting with the Empire, the Imperium. And let's just I've got a cruiser, which is a ship from a bigger size, and which I unlocked as I played, and increased the level of my admiral. Then I've got 3 other ships, which are the Dauntless here, and I've got MK2 here. So I've got 2 regular and 1 MK2, and I've got one more slot I could unlock with Renown to have another ship to my fleet in case I would just have these 3 just broken and in need of repair. And I've got a few more ships over there. So anyway, we're going to go to battle. We should be able to have much more sheep on the field, and I could show you a bit of the upgrade, but these are basically the same. It's going to give you extra turret slot and stuff. It's going to give you more range, piercing ammos, better shields, better armor and stuff, or better movement. Skills are basically the same. The favors. Oh, I was speaking about that, but so I can choose one. It's going to be even better. So as this guy is level 3, nah, it's for the whole fleet it seems. So let's just choose something. I've got the Inquisition here, and identify and destroy the myriad of potential threats. I don't know what are these things going to do, but we're going to choose one. Let's go for we're going to go for the Adeptus Mechanicus. I'm not sure if it's going to help or not. The Forge Wall turnout, Imperium most powerful and advanced weaponry. It seems to be a good thing. Let's go for it. And I can choose favor bonuses. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit more info on these. And here I've got the Omnicia, which is going to the cost of repair and upgrade on the ship are going to be reduced by 50%. Very, very good. And then we've got the ship gain 1 skill slot. Oh, okay, maybe not. Let's just check this one here. The repairs are good, but let's see what else we've got. So the designated enemy ship signal is identified. It's going to give you some raccoon skill, it seems. This one is going to... every crew member gets 1 free crew point. This one is powerful, it seems. Let's check the other ones. Battlefleet. Okay, so a Cobra class escort ship enters the battlefield as reinforcement, and the player has to deploy the ship within a radius of... okay, so it's giving you reinforcement and regard. The ship is immune to insubordination, so your ship are not going to flee by themselves. Okay, let's go for the last one. So this one is going to give us Terminators. So the Terminators lightning strike. So it's giving you a better strike with the one I was using in fight. So instead of sending Space Marines, you are going to send Terminators, which are so much more powerful. Okay, and what is the other one? Space Marines. The ship is going to plus 10 to his troops. Okay, so I don't really know what to choose here. It's a tough choice. This one is cool with the Terminator and the Space Marines here, but the one which is going to reduce... no, so, I didn't understand that as it is. I think this is probably the price of the repairs when you die, and it decreases the price of the upgrade as well. It's not that bad. Okay, let's just go for something else. So not the raccoon maybe, but the crew points would be good. Not this one. So maybe the one with the Terminators. Let's go for this one here. Alright, so now I've got a ship which has a different color. Look at that. This one is golden and stuff. Can I... okay, so it's going to be a thing for one ship. So when you are going to be level 3, you will be able to choose a different kind of ship of special edition here, feathers. Okay, good. We are going to go with this one for the next fight, obviously. So let's just go to battle. Alright, so we've got 300 points. It's a mission which is called Breakthrough. We'll need to defend probably a station. And how do we do this one? I could go maybe with I'm going to go and get the bigger one because obviously I want to show you this one. And I'm going to also take my new special ship here. And we need to complete that with maybe an escort ship. It's not going to me to make such a difference because these are not very strong, but it should help. So we could go with the one with the torpedoes because it was pretty efficient last time, but it's probably going to get destroyed pretty fast. Which one is the most sturdy? These guys got more hull, and that's pretty much all. So this one is going to pursue enemies. Maybe I could just go with this one and ask him to attack to go in frontal attack, so he's going to maybe stay behind the enemy as he's going to try to pursue it. Let's go with that. Okay, here they are. This magnificent ship of the Empire. I'm quite fan of these designs. Okay, so let's see. So we need to defend the platforms. And the last time I've been doing this mission here, I've been killing the flagship first and I won the mission. So if I find the right ship and kill it fast enough, I could be able to defend the station, hopefully. So let's just deploy the Dominator here, which has a very nice Nova Cannon, which is quite powerful, going to make 200 damage, which is absolutely amazing if you compare to the damage of these turrets, which are almost 20. Then we've got the Dauntless here and the Sword. Okay, let's just assign them. I'm going to go with the Dauntless on 1, the Dominator on 2, and the Cruiser, the Sword on 3. Alright, we are ready, and I'm going to ask my ships to just rotate and show their broadside. Should I? No, go that way. So when my enemies are going to arrive, we will be ready to give them a bit. Oh, I should maybe not do that because this ship could be shooting his main gun, the Nova Cannon, to greet them.
Ship ready.
Then we've got the Terminators, which are going to be maybe game changing. We'll see.
At your command.
I'm not going to put this vessel in front because I think he's going to get destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
So we are not. You need to stay at 9 Ks, not at 6. And this one is going to stay at 6. So it's going to be my tank, kind of. I don't like that. not even a little bit.
Yes, Admiral.
Anyway, they are coming. We've got more enemies which are going to come also, so we need to be careful. They are going to try to
underway. Your orders.
To flank me, I think, or maybe they are just avoiding the storage field. Oh, what's gone? We've been surprised. Here they come. You know what, we're going to engage this guy first, because he's all alone and it's going to give us a bit of an edge.
Awaiting orders.
And that guy here, he needs to go and attack by himself.
Enemy ship sighted.
Okay, so I'm going to use I'm going to board this guy. Alright, so we can make a bit of a stick here. And so I will not be using the Nova Cannon right now. Nonetheless, this one should be disposed of very quickly. And that ship here should be moving out of the way because these guys are going to kick his ass. You know what, we're going to go for this one because he's once again all alone. It's going to give us a lot less damage to handle. And I'm going to let them shoot this station here to give us an edge.
Enemy
Oh, there he goes. Let's just protect ourselves a bit and give them a few marines to deal with.
Engaging.
Okay, it's a big one. Yes, it's a cruiser size, so it's as tough as this one here.
Command.
And as a matter, we're not really in trouble for now, so I'm not going to
Yes, Admiral.
worry too much. With these two ships, it should be good enough. I think it's definitely the flagship. So, oh, they've got another one? No, it's a Dauntless. I was a bit worried.
Yes, Admiral.
Okay, so for now it seems to be handling the heat very well. Even better than I expected.
Awaiting
But
orders.
they are going to destroy this thing very, very quickly. Nonetheless, I want to... Oh, we're not close enough. Let's just hurry a bit so I can use the Terminators on the guy. Come on, is it not close enough? Yes, it is. Ah, failed.
Deep striking.
Okay, guys, keep shooting him. And maybe I should even close a bit more because this guy is probably going to be shooting from afar.
Bulkheads collapsing, sir.
Let's close a bit more. Not to let him be in the optimal range of his cannons.
Your orders.
We lost
Okay,
the
so
defense platform.
yes, but now we are able to focus. Oh, did he flee?
Orders received.
I don't think so, but maybe he did.
Engaging.
Let's go for the Dauntless. It's going to be much easier as we
At your
just
command.
go with our optimals. 9.
Target locked in.
Here we go. And I should probably try to be careful with the guy, not take too much damage before the other guys arrive. We are in a very nice spot here because
Ship ready.
he's not going to be able to do as much damage
Lock on target.
as he's all alone.
Yes, Admiral.
And can I? Yes. Oh, failure again. And you know what? I'm going to try to show you the Nova Cannon. I'm going to orient my ship to be facing it. The direction is heading. And we are going to try to give it a bit of a time. We are going to close even more because it seems to be flaying. Alright,
Ship
and
ready.
let's do the same with this one.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Keep it at range. And then let's try to use Nova Cannon. I think if I was to shoot over them, maybe I could be able to shoot it. Ah! Oh, yes. I think I got him.
Understood.
I need to destroy him before he destroys
Changing course.
Ari. Just put yourself in between.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Alright.
Cruising speed set.
Oh, he's fleeing.
Underway.
He's fleeing. Hurry. Go with the...
For the Emperor.
Nope, nope. Oh, we're going to... Are we going to be... Ah, crap. He fled. Alright. Can accept that. We won. It was fun. Let's see how much point we are going to get. Alright, so we've got a bit of renown. And we are not going to level up, but this is the overall level I was speaking about. So when I'm going to reach the level 4, I'm going to unlock more missions and maybe more space to have more ships, and maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe bigger ships. Maybe not because it's a beta, so it could be limited. Because there is more than this class. I think there is two bigger class of ships than the cruiser. Anyway, let's just spend a few points and let's go with Master Gunners here. And did my Dauntless? Yes, it did level up here. Okay, so what do we want? Maybe one of these two give us a bit more punch. I could go with piercing ammos, but I'm going to be too far with my cannons. I'm shooting at 6k here. Yes, so maybe not. But I could maybe lightning strike and deal one addition assault action. Could be handy. Or there is chip lance, which are going to do 50% more damage against shield, so we could destroy that shield a lot faster. Or macro cannons long range, penalty is reduced. This could be handy as well. I'm going to go for this one. Alright. So I'm not going to go much further. We've been seeing most of the basic mechanic of the game. I hope you like the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun!